Hello, Instagram. Hello, LinkedIn. And hello, Instagram. Oh, all right. Today I'm doing things slightly different and hopefully everything works. I just need to check one more thing. All right. Great. Okay, wonderful. Well, you're not going to believe it, but today I have done something crazy. I have driven 2 hours back from a holiday house, 2 hours north of Sydney, to be able to be sitting in front of this computer to go live on Tuesday, 6 o'clock. And funny enough, I managed to get here on time, but the technical issues that I had in my home is worse than the poor internet that I had in the holiday house. So here is me fulfilling that promise to myself. 2 years, every Tuesday, 6 o'clock Sydney time, to be with you with a talk. All right, the topic for today: your network, your net worth. And today's conversation is about size of your network. Basically, yeah, that exactly this. How big is your network? If you have been with me here before on Tuesday Talks, welcome back and Merry Christmas. Hopefully, I'm hoping that you've had a wonderful time with your family and friends, um, and you are truly enjoying the holiday season. I can tell you I am, with the amount of food we've had in the last 4 or 5 days. And if it's the first time you are here, welcome back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to check one more thing here because it's not going the way I was hoping. I'm trying a different streaming tool. So, yes, when you go live with a new stream device, you never know what you get. I mean, you can always give it your best. All right. Thanks for being patient with me. This is the time I need a music in the background that distracts you. All right. Well, okay, so this is the last live in 23. So I want to make sure that this talk is a useful one. So if it's the first time you're here, I welcome you and I really am glad that you're here. I always talk about 2 topics: landing higher profile roles for senior seasoned professionals, that they are fantastic at what they do and they are unapologetically wanting to go and higher profile role. Higher profile doesn't mean higher pay or bigger title. Sometimes it's in more reputable companies. Sometimes it's things that technology or a space that you love to work in. And sometimes it's a global company. It could be anything that you considered higher profile. And the second topic is doing higher impact type work. And this is for executives that they already have the C-level C title. They are chief executives thing. I call them CXOs. And they want to expand beyond the companies that they are in. They want to go on to their 9 to 5 and basically transfer their knowledge and their know-how and share their battle scars with those who want to get the learnings and lessons. So these are the two types of conversations that I have, and why a girl with software engineering background and business formation is doing this type of work is because over the years, I've seen so many great people that they are fantastic at what they do, are not in positions to make decisions. Or I decided to do something about it. So a lot of work that I do falls on the category of executive coaching, leadership development, and these were the things that I needed to learn to be able to lead business transformation in large or even medium-sized organizations. So I brought that one, bring those learnings to you to be able to let higher profile roles or create higher impact positions for yourself. Tuesday Talks, as always, have a very specific structure. A concept, a real life example either from myself or my clients or my students, and an invitation for next step. Otherwise, what's the point of learning something and not knowing what to do with it? So today, networking is, and the size of your network is prime time for it, because we are around Christmas time, New Year time, and it's the time that we start to think about our friends, our people that we want to send love message to them, and basically connect with more people, but not about work. So that's why I chose to talk to you about the concept of your network, and particularly today, what's the size of your network? Your network is wider than what you think, significantly wider than you think. And I'm going to tell you how. Networks are built of connections that you have. And when I talk about networking and the size of your network, you immediately would think of your LinkedIn. How many connections do I have? You would think of your phone. How many phone numbers, how many people do I have in my phone? Reality is your network is actually a lot bigger than that. I'm going to list a few places that you have those connections, but you have not thought about them collectively in one place. But before I do that, I want you to think of one thing, the definition of connection. Connection is someone in your network, your relation to someone in your network, in your space, that you have permission to contact them. It's a very simple definition, but if you think of all the people that are around you in your space, and they have been in your space for years and years, and you have permission to call them, send an email, visit them, send a signal to them somehow, text message, and via all different social platforms, you will realize what is the true size of your network. The fact that the only thing that you need is just the permission to contact them, and they are considered your connection. I'm not talking about the strength of that relationship and how good that connection is and what happens after you contact them, but I'm only talking about who is considered as a connection. So let's look at all the places that you can consider and all the people that you've had around you that are part of your network. And we're going to go back all the way from the school. If you want, you can go from kindy as well. I do have some clients that they still have connection with very first friends that they've had in their lives, which is impressive. But if you think of all the educations that you've had and all the people that you've met during that period, both teachers and administration staff, and your peers and your classmates. start from that. If you look at all the jobs that you've had, all the previous peers, colleagues, and group, think of all the community work, all the sports and activities that you've done, all the travel you've done in different cities and different places. You'll be impressed. And then after that, I talk about all the spaces, social media spaces, all the emails that you have had in the past, the emails that you're no longer using or you're using them for advertisement or they're not considered your good emails. If you're going to go through all of those spaces and experiences where you met someone and you still have their contact info, or you can find their contact info, you realize your network is way bigger than what you expected. You might think this is, so what do I do with this one? At this stage, you don't need to do anything with that. All you need to do is to collate information and data and contact info that you've had over the years in one place. It's funny because when I started to do this one in 2014 for myself, I gathered everything that I had in one Excel. And for about 7-8 years, I was still using the same Excel to consider who is in my network, who I can help, where I can go, what I can do. And I remember I started to remember people that I have traveled somewhere with, and I've met them for a week and we were traveling. And I had someone in Mexico, someone in South Asia, and you're not going to believe it, but some of those people became the connections that when I wanted to grow my business, I could reach out. I did reach out to them and let them know that I'm doing something different and I'm doing something new. So for today's conversation, I want you to put aside the strength of the connection. And during this break, I want you to do only one thing: collate every single contact that you have in one Excel. This is one of the most powerful exercises that you can do. And in fact, this is something that we do in Executive Elevate, which is my signature program for landing a higher profile role and stepping into leadership positions. This is not just for finding another job. This is not just for finding clients. This exercise brings some sort of awareness to how well connected we are in this world. By doing this exercise during this holiday, you will remember, first, it will help you remember a lot of good memories, hopefully. Second one, you have created your network, the size of your network, and basically your list, and whoever is in there. And the last one is that you would be able to grow and nurture this network later on if you decide to. I know there are two groups of people that they benefit from this exercise. First ones are the ones that they really hate networking, but they know that they need to do something about it because it's part of our professional growth. So I would invite you to do this exercise. It's fun. Second one is the group of people that they're okay with networking. It's just they need a little bit of a structure and they want to be able to use their time more effectively to be able to basically achieve their goals a lot quicker and be more intentional with the activities that they do under title of networking. And if you are one of those people that is always challenged with networking, but you know that you have to do and invest more time in this space, definitely DM me, find me. I do have stuff that definitely will help you with that. And will make it a lot easier and more fun and more meaningful when you connect with people in the future. So now, let me connect the dots so I can close the loop. Network, your size of network is equal to your net worth. To find how big is your network, but literally going through every single space that you have been working, studying, traveling, spending your time, and collecting everyone's name in one place. You only need 2 columns. Name and a method to contact them, either a mobile number or a social media link or an email. For my friends that they are in data analytic space, data engineers of my life, this is not an exercise of that requires a lot of data integrity. You just need 2 columns. Don't make it difficult. Make it really simple and fun for yourself and collect everything and just see how big your network is. It will be fun, it'll be useful. Your connections, people that you have permission to talk to, are way more than what you actually think. You'll be surprised. All right, that was it. That's all I prepared for you today. And I really hope that you go through this exercise during the break and just go through all your phones and your emails and everything and have fun with it. And I wish you a great holiday if you are working. I hope you give yourself another time space to rest and recharge. I definitely am going to drive back 2 hours to the holiday house and join my family and eat the leftover food from Christmas. And I really hope that you close 2023 strongly, beautifully, and recharge for 2024. All right, my friends, love you, and I'll see you next year, same time, same place, next Tuesday.